The entire mouth was brick red, canker sore, gross. We had to take everything out. Hey everybody, my name's Dan, I'm a veterinarian, and today we're going to cover stomatitis in the cat. So this one hits home for me a little bit because my kitty cat, Skabz, actually has or had stomatitis. Back when I met my wife, Jordan, back when I was super young, like 30, I met Skabz. And Skabz is this amazing, beautiful cat that everybody tends to think looks funny. I think probably because the lower jaw is super long for Skabz. Anyway, when I met Skabz, Skabz had red gums, drooling, and painful because of stomatitis. So what is stomatitis, and what can we do to fix a cat with stomatitis, and how did we fix Skabz, who had stomatitis? Stomatitis is really nasty, horrible inflammation in the mouth. It's like you having a canker sore, your entire mouth, like the entire mouth is one giant canker sore. Like being able to eat, drink, swallow, like it just hurts so horribly bad. That's why these kitties, when like a pet owner rolls in, they're like, "Hey Dan,
my cat's acting really weird."
How so? Here's what they're gonna list off. We drool a whole bunch. Our fur or our coat is super unkept. We're lethargic, we're lazy. Now, stomatitis is pretty complicated. It's not as simple as like gingivitis or inflammation of the gums caused by dental calculus and tartar. We believe stomatitis could actually be caused by a reaction from the enamel on the teeth affecting the gums. So, how do you stop that? There's been times, especially for Skabz early on when it wasn't too bad, where we'd give meds like steroids and pain meds, things for inflammation, things that would suppress the immune system because of all the swelling and inflammation we had. And yes, Skabz felt better and did better sometimes. But then we just kept having these relapses so quickly, we had to be more aggressive. And this is when the story gets a little bit happy because Skabz feels better now. So what we did is we did a dental cleaning on Skabz. And when I say dental cleaning on Skabz, I mean we pulled every single tooth in Skabz's mouth. When I put Skabz under anesthesia and I looked in the mouth, all I could see was erosion and redness of the palate, the gums, the tongue. It was all red and inflamed. And so many teeth had already fallen out already. When I slid my fingers across the palate or the roof of the mouth, I could feel the roots that had stayed in when the crown of the tooth had fallen off. It was the most bizarre and intense thing I've ever seen in an animal's mouth. So what I did is I took my elevators and I removed every single root and remaining tooth in the mouth. Now sometimes, guys, you can remove a portion of the teeth, like the molars and the premolars, and leave some of the incisors and canines. In Skabz's case, the entire mouth was brick red, canker sore, gross. We had to take everything out. So we removed every single tooth. And you know what? Skabz got better, but it took a while. Because the thing is, with stomatitis, even though a dental cleaning with extractions is the way to cure it, only 2/3 of the time, 66% of the time, does the extraction process, removing the teeth, fix the problem. I know. Oh my gosh. Like, we did all that work. That poor kitty cat went through that whole experience of being a dental, and we are still having problems. So let's backtrack, guys. So after the dental, 2/3 of them, are going to be awesome. We remove all the problems, and the gums magically get better. And the kitty cat no longer drools. They're no longer lethargic. They want to eat food. They put weight on. They actually groom themselves. When Skabz didn't feel good, we would literally groom her down to like no fur at all because she couldn't maintain her coat because of how bad her mouth was. But 1/3 of the kitty cats will not improve. And unfortunately, Skabz actually fell into this 1/3. Skabz continued to have inflammation and problems even after I removed every single tooth in that poor cat's mouth. The cool thing is, because there is a happy ending to this, I did steroid therapy on her for about a year and a half, off and on pulsing it, and with some antibiotics, and she went into remission. The stomatitis resolved, and Skabz has been on no meds for about 5 years. She does super well now. She eats, drinks, makes a giant mess in the basement when she plows through her food with those gums, but she's super comfortable and happy now. Her coat looks beautiful. She's always happy to see us. Sometimes she won't leave us alone, but that's perfect because we want a cat to do. So that was kind of my story with stomatitis and Skabz. It applies to any cat with stomatitis. When you roll into the veterinary office, they're going to look in the mouth. They're going to see how bad the teeth are. They're going to recommend teeth cleaning. They may recommend some meds ahead of time, like an antibiotic or something to help with inflammation or infection. And they may pull a bunch of teeth out. They'll use x-rays to make sure they got all the roots out. And there's a good chance the kitty will do better without those teeth in there. And of course, there is a possibility, just like Skabz, we could either have some short or long-term unresolved inflammation, even with a full mouth extraction. So that's stomatitis. Stomatitis is literally complete inflammation in the mouth. And with kitty cats, it's usually a hypersensitivity to the enamel on a cat's teeth. If you have any experiences with this, please let me know. I'd love to hear about it. Please like and subscribe if this content has been helpful for you. And have a great day, guys. Take care.